course.
No, it's not safe. We need help.
So we've got the morning left in Guangzhou, and then we go to the train station about 4 p.m. and then from there it's going to take another overnight to get the train down to Hainan Island.
Up here, I think.
So had a little last view around Xiamen Island before we took some hire bikes and we headed around to Beijing Old Street Shopping District. Now if you want to hire bikes, then you're going to need to use either WeChat Pay or Alipay. If you're coming from abroad, that might be a bit of an issue. We also took the subway around Guangzhou, and it's worth noting that you can either get a 1-day or a 3-day pass for the subway.
What? I almost cycled into that woman. I was just looking at the camera.
So Guangzhou is a shopping mecca for people from all around the world. Not only this street, Beijing Old Street, but there are so many malls where you can bulk buy kind of anything you would wish to sell anywhere in the world. So if you were wanting to buy stuff for retail from abroad, Guangzhou is probably your first stop to finding whatever you need. On another video I have shown the whole of this street in slow motion, so you can have a look at it in a bit more detail, and it's set to some more relaxing music, so it's a bit like meditation. So now off to the train station.
Huh? So we are back in the Guangzhou train. A little bit early, and we're going to spend a bit of an hour here waiting for the train to go to Haikou. So let's have a look around the station. Guy, can you hold that? The bag. So yeah, you can't really film going through the security checkpoints. They don't like it, they get a bit funny. Well, this is a nice little open space, a bit of daylight. Everyone waiting for the train. Which one's ours? Which one is ours? Number 3. Z201 1607. Where am I going? Okay, relax.
Back on the train now for another at least 12 hours. It's an overnight trip, so we're going to head down the kind of peninsula to the direction of Hainan Island. What I didn't know actually was that we take a ferry to Hainan. Now I looked on the map and I actually thought it was a tunnel, but we actually take a ferry across the water. Another thing that's worth mentioning is if you pick up the train from Guangzhou, the train itself has come from Beijing. If you're on a hard sleeper, then the bedding will have been used before by all the people getting on and getting off the train. So me and my son decided that this wasn't a particularly pleasant way to spend the night, so we ended up sitting in a little seat looking out of the window and listening to music pretty much all the way. So if you do want like nice bedding, I would suggest that you take a soft sleeper. So this is about 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. So this process of breaking the train down into sections and shunting it on to the ferry is very laborious and time consuming. It seemed to take, I don't know, an hour, probably an extra hour on each end, breaking into sections, getting it on the train, moving it backwards and forwards. It's not a quick process. So if you have any issues with being slightly claustrophobic, then when you get squished onto that boat, it's a little bit worrying. And then running through the back of your mind is obviously you're in a train, in a boat, on the sea. So it's a little bit concerning. However, we made it across safely in one piece and got to Hainan Island. It just took rather a long time for a very short bit of water. Finally got to Haikou station at about 5 a.m. So the train stopped. We've done our COVID test, tracked us. Now we're just kind of like, we haven't slept all night, so it's a little bit hard to think properly, but we're just going to go into somewhere before we try and find somewhere to stay. So just wandering the back streets of Haikou, little temple with some incense, and then there's this, it's like a stage area. It's kind of nice. It's just becoming daylight. Some old dude up here just got out of bed. It's like a maze. Just got a taxi from the train station into shopping mall area, but it wasn't much there because it was so early, 6 o'clock. So we walked to this McDonald's, and then behind it is the Vienna Hotel. So I got a room in there for tonight, and then I'm just going to go and check out the bus station, which by luck is just behind the hotel. So I'm going to go and check out, see where they go, and then we'll be able to book somewhere. The hotel is pretty decent, nice place to stay, straight above the McDonald's. It's still only 7:30 in the morning. Just checked in the hotel. Asked them where's a nice place to go and have a walk around and see. And she suggested Wenlu Century Park. No, Wenlu Park and New Century Bridge. So anyway, we're going to the park. Park is a hive of activity at 7:30 in the morning. People doing all the exercises. It's very nice here. It's got the kind of vibe of, I don't know, somewhere else in Asia. Thailand, Vietnam. So we've just come to the park really for a bit of a rest because we can't check into the hotel until the afternoon, and it was 7:30 in the morning. So I just come to rest, look at the ocean, and then we'll head back to the hotel, and then we're going to go out and explore Haikou. So in Haikou there is an ancient street that was built in 2011.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go and have a look around that and see what other things Haikou has to offer. We've only got the day here, so we've got to make the most of it. So a quick sleep.
Futuristic white building over there as well.
Quick sleep, and then we'll go out and see what we can find. And then train tomorrow down to Sanya. This is the room. It's a twin single bed, pretty good size single bed, in the Vienna International Hotel. So we just went down to the park from here, but we had to take a taxi because it's quite a long way. The problem with this hotel is it's smoking. The window's open, but like not enough to throw yourself out. And if you see that, I don't know if you can see that, that is the bus depot. So if you want to take the bus, that is where you take it from, just behind the hotel. There's also another train which I think I'm going to take down the coast, or we're going to take down the coast. We headed to Haikou Old Street to have a look around and try some food.
Totally not.
Here we are wandering around the Old Street. There is a lot of places to eat here. There's some modernish, oldish architecture, and then on another video I've shown in detail one of the wet markets, street markets, that's quite an interesting place to walk through. But this is the Old Street.
Maybe that's the Old Street. I don't know what that one is in. ...2011 guy. Oh, it's COVID test. Super spicy. Nice but very spicy. It's like Little Italy. You don't think? Yeah, it smells very fishy. Ah. So we did our COVID test yesterday, but because we're in Hainan and it's different from other places, we are trying to work out how to get it to show up on our app because we've got to move. So we have just left the hotel and we are heading to Haikou train station, where we will take the train to Sanya. So we're just having a complete mission with these COVID test results. So none of the apps where we are now accept foreigners. So how we're meant to travel, I really don't know. Went to the hospital, can't do the test either. So we're hoping Sanya will have a better way of giving us the results we need. We are at Haikou East train station. This is the train. It seems a lot less chaotic than the other train stations so far. Although we haven't got to the platform yet, but there's our train, 12:16. It's we're a little bit early, so just resting, having a cup of coffee and waiting. So far, so good. Oh, getting into the station. Like I said, the app that we need doesn't work, so we just say that it doesn't work for foreigners, and we have to show them the green arrow code thing. So yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully by the time we get there, we will get it sorted out. Anyway, cup of coffee. Oh yeah, I meant to say the train tickets cost 119 each one way. So that's like £15 to get from north to south of Hainan Island in 1 hour 40 minutes. This is a nice thing. This is like a kind of honesty fridge where you pay, scan what you want. I don't think it's being filmed, but you pay for what you want to take and you take it. I like that here. You can just do this and leave it. I know probably in England this would be empty in a second. So yeah, you just scan the QR code, open the fridge, take what you want. Seems good. You can get whatever you want in there. So there's no one here, just do it on your own. So if you are using the toilet, best to use the disabled restroom. So a little tip for anyone using the toilets in China, most toilets are squat ones. So if you want to use a toilet that's like sit down, then use the disabled toilet. And this has got toilet paper. Normally nowhere has toilet paper, and you don't put your toilet tissue in the toilet, put it in the bin. It's quite a structure. This is the up to the high-speed train up there. Doing your feet and your back.
My lower back.
Lower back.
Yeah, it's really nice. I should have done this earlier.
Huh?
I should have done this earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Same thing exactly.
Like 2 minutes before we go on the train.
What was the time?
So we're now on the high-speed train. Last few people just getting on. Guy, there's a luggage rack here. Oh, just put it in. There we go, Sanya. C7485 Sanya. So this is just listing all the stops, the stations. Going through a rainstorm at whatever it is, 300 kilometers an hour on the fast train. Through the rain, back in the sunshine. Oh, here we are on the train to Sanya. Oh, look at you. Look at you. So we got through customs, did all our COVID test results, and we are taking a DD to the hotel where we're going to stay for the next 2 weeks, which I'll show you in another video. So we've just got this apartment for 4 nights, 5 days, and it's 450 RMB, 450 for the 5 days, 4 nights. It's got a washing machine, it's got a kitchen, so it's self-sufficient. It's got a very nice little living area with a humongous TV, balcony overlooking the beach. Look at that beautiful view. We've got a swimming pool downstairs, not that one, a different one. And then it's got 2 bedrooms. So this is the 1 bedroom. And then it's got another bathroom and shower. And then my room, big closet, and that view. So this is our entrance. Oh, look at that, there's Lady Q up on the roof. And then we've got the swimming pool, tennis court, 2 swimming pools with a slide. Nice. And then we've got, it looks like St. Paul's Cathedral or the Vatican in front of us. Very nice. So we're just heading into the pool area. Oh, showers there. Hey, this looks cool. What is that over there? There's a swim up bar. Get in there, swim there. Looks very nice. Look, you can have a little swim up bar. Now, we're up there somewhere. Little slides. Boat's seen better days. Thanks for watching. So in the next video we are going to be looking around Sanya itself, doing some hiking, seeing where we can go and looking out where to eat. If you like these videos and you like looking at life in China and life in China in the year 2022, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.